Hi, my name is Jordan and welcome to Genie. Today we're going to be doing an unboxing video on Villainous Wicked to the Core. This is the expansion of Disney's Villainous. If you guys are not familiar with it, you get to play as many Disney characters like Captain Hook, Jafar, Maleficent, Prince John. You guys would probably already seen our gameplay video and how to play video on it, which will be linking in the description below. This was an anniversary gift from Kevin to me, so thank you, Kevin. And you know it very well that we know that this is expansion, but it's not only an expansion. You can play it as a standalone game, so that's what's really fun about it. And it turns out to be a party game if you have this and the main course, which would be 9 players. So yeah, basically a party game. But I'm not talking, but let's crack this thing open and see what's inside. Okay, so this is the cover of the game, obviously, and it has the evil queen right in the front holding the poison apple, and she is the fairest of them all, but we all know that she's not. But in this game, she is the fairest of them all. Yeah. And then here's the back. You get to play Hades, Dr. Facilier, and the Evil Queen, and you can see a bunch of details about this game. And like I said, in the back it said you can play as a standalone game, or you can mix and match with the other villains from the main course. So that's what's really cool about this game. And let's open this up, and luckily this is not covered in plastic, so I don't have to deal with unwrapping it from the plastic. So yeah, let's open this up. A lot of games I always have trouble opening the box. Oh, there we go. It's opening. Yippee. So, and then we have the rules. But if you guys haven't watched the how to play video or gameplay video of Villainous, you guys should check it out. And here's the rule book. And here is the Evil Queen. And I know there's other villains in there, which I should get them out of the plastic so they can breathe. Yeah. How dramatic would that be? I had to cut. Hopefully I don't have to rip little pieces of plastic, or else that will be a pain in the butt. I'm starting to jinx myself. So there we go. So here is the Evil Queen and her objectives, which I would probably explain later. And then Dr. Facilier is upside down, and he's like magenta. I think that's a shade of pink. I didn't want to say pink because a lot of people will be like, no, it's not pink, it's magenta. That's the kind of pink that's looks like to me. And then there's Hades, the hothead. I always want to say he's the hothead because his hair is made out of fire, but you get. And what I like about him is they feature quotes from their movies, like the Evil Queen said, "I'll be the fairest of them all," or in the land is usually fairest of them all. And then Dr. Facilier said, "I got friends on the other side." Yes, I actually read upside down, so that's how talented I am. And then Hades says, everybody's got a weakness. And of course, that's technically true in real life. And let's open up the locations. Oh, yeah. Just as I suspected, one is the laboratory, which I find it weird how, this is the different elements from this game. That's really interesting. That's what's different about the Evil Queen. She actually has that extra action that no other villains have, which is some kind of potion, which I'll probably look in the rule book or any the guide for the Evil Queen. And then there's the woods, which Snow White gets scared and lost in. And then the mine, I really like the mine. If you guys have not been to Disney World, the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train is one of my favorite rides at Disney World. And then you have the Dwarfs Cottage, and apparently there's a tiny detail that says unlock once 4 different ingredients have been played. So you had to gather all the ingredients to turn her into an evil hag or And of course, her objective is to defeat Snow White. So that kind of makes sense with the Evil Queen. And with Dr. Facilier, yep, I kind of figured his location too. Oh, the parade. It did not look like a location. It's more like an event, so I can't argue with that. And then there's the Voodoo Emporium. Yeah, that's what it says. I'm reading this upside down, folks, so if I'm missing a word, I apologize. And then there's Tiana's place. It looks what's really interesting, it's finished, but not like under construction or like that place that needs rehab. I know I've watched a lot of renovation shows that they say like, oh, this place needs rehab. So, and then you have the Bayou. Yeah, that's what the word says. I know it said Bayou, but it's called the Bayou. So there's that. Oh, I want to see if there's anything different about Dr. Facilier. Nope, not that much difference when it comes to actions. But with Hades, I want to see. Yep. His isn't different either, but the locations, I do love like I mentioned, I do love the artwork. It's like the movies are coming to life. You have the underworld, Hades' house, and then you have Thebes. I did not know the city actually had a name when I watched Hercules all my life. So I did not know it was called Thebes. So that's a big surprise for me. Kevin's giving me a look that was like, seriously, you did not know the city had a name in Greece? Thebes. Oh, sorry, I mispronounced it, folks. So, anyways, there's the garden, which it is a beautiful place that I would love to go if I were going to a fictional place. Well, Greece is a real place. So, yeah, and then you have Mount Olympus, which is another beautiful artwork right there. So far from the actions, Hades does not have anything different like the Evil Queen does. So both Dr. Facilier and Hades have different objectives. And then you have, wait, maybe I should show you guys the figurines. Oh, there is Dr. Facilier. He's a bit, yeah, he is very unique because he has a skull with a crossbones, but the figurine itself, it almost looks like, okay, that makes sense. It's his hat and his coat. So it almost looked like they have sticks just coming out of it, and I did not know that was part of his coat. So yeah, there's Dr. Facilier, and there's the Evil Queen, which is her crown, this stab in the heart symbol, which is featured on her box, and her dress and cape. So very unique, and yeah, and again, she's very unique, and nothing strange about the figurines. The figurines are always like a little weird, but it's something you can identify the villains easier other than their color. Finally, there's Hades. You have his flamed hair and then his robe. I don't know what ancient Greece wore, so I'm guessing they're called robes. And then for some reason, I'm not, oh, there's smoke. Okay, thing is, I literally thought it was like Medusa's hair at the bottom. I was like, why is Medusa's hair part of Hades? So, Kevin and I just watched Clash of the Titans last night, so that's why I keep thinking Medusa's hair with the swirly things at the bottom of Hades. That's his smoking feet, if that makes any sense. So, yeah. And then you have the guidebook that goes with different villains. I'm going to take them out of the bag so you guys can see. And of course, there's the Evil Queen, like she was talking to the magic mirror, and then Dr. Facilier, who looks really crazy right now, and with his magic. And then there's Hades. I don't know why Hades has been one of my favorite Disney villains, other than Captain Hook and Gaston, but sadly, Gaston is not featured in one of the expansions. Yes, there's another expansion, and Kevin and I actually made a bet on which villains would end up in it. The expansion, so we picked the top 3 villains, because so far the expansions have 3 villains each. So we are like, let's pick our top favorites, and whoever gets to get it right, the loser has to buy it. Well, I've lost the bet because Kevin got Radigan for the other expansion, which is called Evil Comes Prepared, but we're not going to be talking about that because I don't own it yet. So here's the guidebooks for the villains. And then here's the objectives for each of the players. And like I said, the action is called Brew the Poison. Oh, for the poisonous apple. That's what it is. I thought to gather ingredients for it to turn into an old hag. So, my bad, but good thing I took a guess on these. So, yeah, the Evil Queen is definitely very different from other villains that Kim and I played so far. So, I'm me taking them out of the back. Oh, even though you guys have seen this, these are the other actions that you play as the villains, like Gain Power, which is the gem coins. Oh my gosh, I can't speak today. And then you play a card, Activate, which I have not played any villain that has Activate, so I have no knowledge of it, but Kevin has. And then you have Fate, so you can draw your opponent's Fate decks, which has the heroes. And then you move an ally or item, and move a hero, which Captain Hook has, like other villains don't. So, a fun fact for you guys. Vanquish, and we actually found out that Ursula can't vanquish. So, yeah, and then you discard a card, which you can if you want to. A lot of times I do discard cards if they're pretty useless to me at the moment. So, I'm putting these back in the bag, just so I don't forget, because I do not want to make a mess in this unboxing. So, here they go, safely in the bag. Ooh, which cards do I want to open first? Maybe Hades cards, just because Hades is one of my favorite villains for whatever reason. I mean, who doesn't want to hang out with a villain with fire as hair? Because he's a hothead. I'm really bad at making jokes. I'm sorry, folks. So, and what I like about these cards, like they have a tab that you can just rip open, so you don't have trouble opening them. So, here we go, and we see Zeus right at the front. And I'm trying to get this out of the plastic. There we go. So we have Zeus in the back of the Fate deck, and I'll show you guys on top of the Villains deck. I really like how it's a blue, and blue is my favorite color. A fun fact for you guys. I actually like a lot of details about the villains. Like there's Olympus or Thieves, and then there's the boats for the underworld, and then the file that he wanted to give Hercules, but he made his minions take it for him, just so he wouldn't be like, oh, I was there to murder your son, Zeus, kind of thing. And then, I'm not sure what this symbol represents in the middle, but the scissors, yes, I actually know the scissors. Oh, the eye. Kevin's giving me some pointers, so if I am, like I'm doing right now, Kevin is correcting me along the way, so just want to let you know. The scissors, I am not able to talk today. Anyways, the scissors for people who don't make their alive or something like that. It's been a while since I've seen Hercules, and then at the top you have his flaming hair. So that I would show you guys. And then, like I said, there is Zeus, Hades' brother. Ooh, Zeus. But I really do like the artwork. So Zeus does look amazing. And it looks like he's about to punch Hades in the face, which I wouldn't blame him. So there is that. And then there's Hermes, the messenger of the gods, but he's also the trickster. But they cut out the trickster part of him in the movie, because I totally understand that Hades is the bad guy, so they wanted to point that out, that he's a bad guy, not Hermes. So yeah, and he does look amazing. And I honestly did not know the Greek god or gods' names until I got older, so I actually know who each of the gods are for Greek mythology. So another fun fact for you guys. And then you had the medallion, which Hercules wore when he was a baby, and ooh, when the medallion is played, attach it to a hero, that hero gains 2+ strength. Yeah, I kind of figured that. So I really like it, and they make it all shiny and all that. It makes me want to buy a necklace of it if they end up making a necklace from that. And oh my gosh, Pegasus. I love Pegasus. He's one of my favorite Disney animals from any Disney film. I just love him to death, and he's a hero, obviously. And then, oh, you can move a untrapped Titan from his location to a adjacent location. Ooh, that's a awesome ability for Pegasus, because he's a Pegasus horse with wings, and I love him. In case you guys didn't know. And then go to distance. Oh, and there's an artwork of Phil measuring Hercules' muscles, and to see if he rips out the measuring tape, which is a funny part of the movie. I really like the artwork. Yes, I am going to be repeating myself that I like the artwork, so bear with me. And then the Gospel of Truth, and then there is the Muses, and I don't really think they're really good storytellers, but sometimes, like when I was a kid, I did not know what was the significance of them. Kevin's just became one of the Muses right now, just because they say, do you mean Huncules? I think that's what she said, like the one on the left where my thumb is. So, yeah. So, good effects there. Ooh, lightning bolts. I kind of figured that would be part of the game. So, and I really like the artwork. It's like Zeus is ready to battle, and I really like that. Up, and there's Phil, and he's, oh, what was I gonna say? Oh, and then Phil and Hercules get 1+ strength. Oh, ho, ho. Phil and Hercules would have 1 strength if they were in Hades' realm. Oh, that is a good twist right there. And then there's another Gospel of Truth, and there's Hercules himself. Woo! And it looks like he is. Yeah, I know the pose that he's doing. That was when he gripped the tornado titan. I don't know any of the titans' names, so bear with me. And ooh, titans cannot be moved from Hercules' location. Oh, that's a fun ability of his. So yeah, with Phil and Hercules in the same round, they get 1+ strength. So, a really good twist. And wait, why did they give him 5 strength? He should be like an 8 or something. Like Peter Pan is to Captain Hook. That would have been better. I mean, he's a strong hero for Pete's sake. And then go to distance card. Oh, Megara, but friends call her Meg. So, oh yeah. She's a hero? I thought she would be an ally of Hades. I mean, she was forced to work with Hades and then turn into a hero. Yeah, I get that. Okay. You can play a hero from her you may move a hero from her location to any. Okay, that's her ability, so. I wish she was an ally, because she was an ally of Hades until she falls in love with Hercules, so. Yeah, and then there's the firebolt on the medallion. Oh, Hera. The goddess of, I can't think of anything. When Hera is played or moved, you may choose a Titan at her new location. That Titan is trapped. Ooh, and that's not Hercules. Hercules' mother, but Zeus's wife. So, I'm trying to. I've never read any Greek mythology about Hercules, but I do want to. So, she's very beautiful and very pink. And then now we get to Hades' playable deck. Woo! I'm sorry about that. And then there's Pain there, and he looks very gritty today. And I do like the artwork, and there's like darkness in the background. That's really cool. Here you guys, a close up. Kevin, if it's too close to the camera, let me know. And okay, there we go. Not that close. And then who is this guy? Arcus. Is that supposed to be his name? I thought the Cyclops. I just call him the one-eyed dude when I was a kid, because I was like, does he have a name? They never mentioned his name in the movie. So yeah, he's a Titan. Oh, he's one of the Titans. I thought there's 5 Titans and there's 4 locations. I wonder how that's possible in the game. So here he is, invading Thebes. Like Kevin corrected me on the city. So okay. And then there's an item, a chariot. Okay, yeah, that's how it's pronounced, because I honestly
Chariot.
Thank you. So there is Hades on the chariot, and I did not know. No, yeah, thank you. I just didn't want to. I just want to show you guys how amazing the artwork is. So that's an item for Hades, and then there's get ready to rumble. That's what he says for Hydra, and I actually remembered the name because I literally did not know what that creature was when you cut that creature's head. Few more grow back, so yeah. And it shows the Titans climbing up Mount Olympus, so that's fun. And then there's Panic. I'm sorry, I had to do a low panic scream there because he is Panic, so he will panic. So yeah. Oh, he's 2 power. Boy, he's weak. I wonder how much power, how much strength Panic is. Oh, he's 2. So they're both the same. So yeah, there's Panic. There's I Rule, and I really like the artwork because it looks like Hades is ready to take over Mount Olympus, like his goal was in the film. I think that's his objective. No, it says, oh, the start of your turn is 3 Titans at Mount Olympus. Okay, that's what his objective is, not taking over Mount Olympus. Well, it kind of is, like, taking Mount Olympus. So, and his flaming thumbs up. There's that. Oh, yep. We were just talking about the Hydra earlier. That is one of his allies. So, yeah, I saw that one coming. They're very creepy. And did you know that the Hydra in Hercules was actually computer animated? I did not know that when I was a kid because I did not know what computer animated was back then until Toy Story. So I did not know Hydra was computer animated. So there's a fun fact for you guys. And there's planets align. Oh, it's effective. So there's all the Titans making a fist as they escape from their prison. And, the cost is a question mark. I wonder what that means. I'm not sure if it's free. If it was free, it would have said 0, but might have to find out once Kevin and I play this game. And then there's one of the Titans, Pyros, I think that's his name. He's the Lava Titan. So if I mispronounce any of the characters' names, I apologize. So, and he's out of lava, like I said. And there's Nisus, I think that's his name, the satyr. No, satyrs are half man and half goat. This is Centaur, who is half man, half horse. So I get those two mixed up sometimes. So yeah, there he is, all fierce. I think that's the word I was looking for. And then there's Achilles' heel, which Phil breaks the statue of him in the film. So
he's history.
Yeah, he is history. So I love this ability. Choose a hero, and that hero gets -2 strength until the end of your turn. Oh, come on. That would have been cool for the whole round, but oh well. There is the potion, like I mentioned. Did I say it was poison? It was a mortality potion. So thank goodness I corrected on that. That's just really detailed, and I really like that. And it kind of scared me as a kid. I was like, is that what my medicine looks like as a kid? Like, I literally thought that's what my medicine was like as a kid. Up there's Cerberus, one of my favorite villain sidekicks. I know Pain and Panic are, but I think Cerberus should be shown a lot more than he has. He's the 3-headed dog. And Cerberus from Hercules looks a lot better than Once Upon a Time. If you have not watched Once Upon a Time, you should go watch it, except for season 7. So it's terrible. Anyways, and then there's another I Rule card. Get ready to rumble. There's another one. Oh, there's another one that has not been mentioned. I am not going to read this upside down. Stratos, which is the tornado titan. So, and I literally thought that tornadoes do have faces, but I was wrong as a kid. Yes, I'm bringing up what I thought was about my memories of watching this movie. And, ooh, the condition is ruthless. Oh, and it looks like, from this picture, it just looks like Hades saying, I have the right to rule and you don't, kind of expression there. And then there's the eye. Oh, this part always creeps me out in the movie. Like, the ladies had to keep popping the eyeball in and out of their sockets. That creeped me out as a kid. Eyes of...
It's gonna be big.
Eye of the Fates, yeah. And of course, I'm pretty sure the ladies will be in the cards. And I keep forgetting their names. And again, Kevin and I just watched Clash of the Titans yesterday.
The Sisters of Fate.
Yeah, that's what they're called. And then there's Hydros, the Ice Titan. And what's really cool about it, he's actually a favorite Titan to fight in Kingdom Hearts. And yes, Kingdom Hearts is a Disney video game, and you get to fight him. So, really happy that he's an ally. Oh, he's a Titan. Never mind. It would have been cool if the Titans were also allies too. So, yeah. And then another one with a fist. Let's see if there's another one that's different. Nope. Up there's the Rock Titan. Let's see how he's pronounced. Lithos? I don't know. I feel like I'm butchering their names, and I apologize. And he's made out of rocks. Oh, there's another one. I kind of figured that this was gonna be featured. Rage, when he's all angry and he's on fire. So that's what's really what I like about Hades. When he gets angry, he actually goes rage and fire, and that's what I like about Hades. Is there another one? Oh, nope. This is weird. The Sisters of Fates are not in this deck. Creators of Villainous, why did you not feature them in the game as Hades allies? Sheesh. How hard would that be to add another group of characters as Hades allies? But I'm not going to argue with that. She made her choice. I wish I met her to thank her for making the original villain core set. So, next is the Evil Queen. I'm just going from the bottom to the top, if that makes any sense. Oh, this is another difficult part of these plastics that features with a tap. It's finding a tap to rip these apart on. Oh, they did not make one for this one. So I'm going to use the Secto knife to open it, because it will drive me crazy if I did not find a tap. So there we go. And it's all purple, which I really like the colors. I'll take it out of the plastic so I can show you guys. There we go. That's why the tab was inside of the plastic. What the heck? It's supposed to help me rip this open easily, but you decided to put it inside of the plastic.
Manufacturing error.
Yeah, like Kevin said. Okay, trying to take this out of the plastic. Okay, I'm going to be showing you guys the top of the Evil Queen. I really like it because there's the chest where the husband was supposed to have Snow White's heart, but has the heart of the pig. Oink, oink. Yeah, that was a bad pun right there.
With feeling that Bumble is hungry.
And then you have, it looks like her castle as the outline there. That's really cool. And then there's the magic mirror. I'm guessing the magic mirror is one of the islands, but I will be finding out. And then you have the poison apple and her crown. So, yeah. I'm going to start off with the heroes like I did with Hades. And there's Dopey. He's actually one of my favorite characters. I know he's mute. He's a character that doesn't talk, but I think he's adorable. So, yeah, there is adorable Dopey. And then there's Bashful. And I actually relate to Bashful because I do get embarrassed a lot. Another fun fact for you guys. Yeah, and again, he is really adorable for being embarrassed. Like, oh, gosh. Yeah, I love Bashful. An Evil Queen must pay 1 power to brew it. Poison action. Oh, okay, that's a good ability for Bashful. And then there's the pickaxe. Yeah, that's how it's pronounced. I was gonna say something else, but it was like pike axe or something. I don't know. And that's an item that goes with the dwarf. So I'm guessing they would be add strength, like it said. Yeah, it adds more strength to the dwarves. And then there's Doc, who, like, I do tend to mess up my sentences a lot, so I relate to him too. I don't think I would relate to him to he's a doctor, but I don't know if he's a doctor in Snow White, but people call him Doc. But what can I say? I do mess up my sentences a lot. So there's Doc. Oh, yep, I saw this one coming. Love's first kiss. And then there's the prince, who kisses Snow White from her long slumber from eating a poison apple. And they literally show them kissing, so which I do appreciate it, but for someone who would not be a fan of romance, they would be like, oh, get a room, or be like, you can, I don't know what they would say about that, but everybody keeps saying the prince's name is Ferdinand or something else. Who knows what his real name is? Like, yeah, Kevin's giving me a weird look.
Isn't that the super friendly bull?
No.
Oh.
I literally Googled it, what's his real name, and they said it's Ferdinand, but they never mentioned it in the film.
That's the bull that's really nice.
Oh, yeah, the bull from a different story.
Yeah.
But the prince's
Ferdinand.
name is Ferdinand, yeah. I literally Googled this, what is Snow White's prince's real name, and it said Ferdinand. I've heard it's something else, but Ferdinand was the closest thing I could think of. And then there's Sleepy. I actually do relate to him because I am a very sleepy person sometimes. So, yeah, and I better put him down before I start yawning like he is doing. And then the woodland creatures, which, oh, yeah, good thing they showed that scene where the birds were trying to tell the old hag to go away and leave Snow White alone, which I do appreciate it. And I do like the artwork of this, and it literally shows how the woodland creatures do care about Snow White. So I do like the artwork. What's so funny, Kevin?
You're showing the bottom half of the card.
Oh, whoops. There we go. Is that better? Am I showing the artwork?
Pull it in a bit.
Okay, right there.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, folks. Maybe I should show you Sleepy in case I did not show it.
No, we saw it.
Okay. I have to let Kevin talk in this video just to be sure that I'm not messing anything up. There's Sneezy, and of course he's wiping his nose just to make sure he doesn't sneeze. And he does that a lot in the films, even though he's like, oh, I think I'm about to sneeze. Maybe I should just itch my nose to make myself sneeze more. Maybe he has allergies. That's why he's so sneezy. That's why I keep theorizing as an adult. As a kid, I just thought he just likes to sneeze. I mean, who does like to sneeze? I'm pretty sure I don't. And then there's the wishing well, which I did not know they were going to feature this as an item. Interesting. Of course, you got to attach it to a character, so I really love the wishing well. That's like one of my favorite parts of Snow White. I know it's like a small thing, but I do like how detailed it is. From like made out of bricks, and then you have vines that grows around it. I just really like the details about it. And then you have the fairest of them all, Snow White, and she looks beautiful, and she was the only Disney princess who has the shortest hair until like Rapunzel at the end of the movie. She is the second Disney princess to have short hair, but she is the only Disney princess with the longest hair. So Snow White still has the shortest hair, and she's the only Disney princess who has black hair. So, as far as I know. No, wait, there's Mulan. Never mind. Anyways, oh yeah, there's also Pocahontas. Thank you, Kevin. And then there's Love's first kiss. Oh, there's Grumpy.
Moana.
Oh yeah, Moana's more dark brownish hair. Anyways, there's Grumpy, and a fun fact for you guys, my family and I actually collect Grumpy for my dad because there's not a lot of Roger Rabbit stuff, so we gave him Grumpy, and of course, he's looking grumpy in his spot, saying, women. I'm not trying to mimic any characters. I'm not good at with character voices, so if Kevin was doing unboxings of this game, he would have done a better job. So there's Grumpy. woodland creatures, pickaxe. Oh, there's Happy, who's always smiling, and it looks like he's like happy to be at work. I don't think anybody would relate to him, because who would be happy to be at work? So there's all the fake deck for the Evil Queen.
Well, we're happy to be here.
And now I'm getting to the villains deck. There's the Huntsman, who looks like he's about to kill Snow White. As you can see from his face, he's like, I'm gonna kill Snow White. But then, of course, we all know at the end in the movie, he decides not to, because Snow White was too precious to be killed. So
He did that in the book, too.
that too, yeah, I know. It was like in any Snow White story, pretty much. Anyways, there's the box. I really like how they stick to the as much detail as much as possible, and it does look like the sword slid through a heart. So I really like how Disney, the animators, decide to make that as a box, like a symbol of the box. So that I really like. And then take a bite. Yep, you have the evil hag with her basket of apples, except for one as the red apple, which is poison. So yeah, there's that, and she looks like she's ready to trick Snow White. So
Wait, the red apple's poison? Isn't that your favorite flavor?
yes. Yeah, the only apples I ever eat is the red apples. I don't know why I don't like the yellow or the green. So, fun fact for you guys, and apparently I eat poison apples, according to the old hag. And then there's the black magic. Ooh, I really like the artwork of this, where you can see her reflection before she drinks the potion. So I really like that, and it's all bubbly, and it's very detailed, and she looks really mad and ready to be an old hag. And then there's jealousy, and of course you see her really mad that the prince was falling for Snow White, but not her. So yeah, she looks really angry. And of course the card said jealousy, and then you have the magic tombs. It should be magic books, shouldn't it? I don't know.
Tomes.
Tomes. Thank you, Kevin. And I do like how detailed it is. It's like the laboratory has a small collection of different books, and I really like how it tells you like what books there are for. So that's what I really liked about Snow White. Like, they put as much detailed as much as possible. Next, you have mummy dust, which is one of the ingredients to make the Evil Queen and Old Hag. And then there's the crow on top of that skull. The crows always creep me out for whatever reason, but I think it's more of the skull than the crow, maybe. I don't know, but then you have mummy dust, and then black magic, take a bite, vanity. Oh, yep, I saw that one coming. It's when she was talking to the magic mirror, and it's very detailed, like I mentioned. Next one is I'll fix ya, when she was about to crush the dwarves towards the end of the film, and she was doing her evil laugh, and we all know what happened from there. And then there's jealousy. Oh, scream of fright. There's one of the other ingredients, and what I really like about that part, they actually made the smoke look like a ghost, which I do really like from the film. So, yeah. Another take a bite. Vanity. Is there anything? Oh, black of night, which is one of the other ingredients to turn the Evil Queen to evil hag or old hag. Oh boy. Sorry, folks, my throat's starting to dry up from talking so much. And then there's thunderbolts, which I really like how they have the lightning strike the potion to complete her potion. And wait a minute. This one has a question mark cost too. What does that mean? I really want to know. Both villains have question mark costs for power. What the heck? And then you have the magic mirror. Yep, I saw that one coming. And I really like how detailed the frame is. And yeah, and I thought the magic mirror was just a mask glued to the mirror as a kid. Probably not, but he does not creep me out much, but I'm pretty sure when they make a live action Snow White, he will probably be as detailed as much as possible. So he might be a little creepy, but anyways. And then Old Hank's cackle. Okay, I thought it said crackle for a second there. Which is another ingredient. Magic Tombs, Thunderbolt, Tome. Thunderbolt. Oh, it was an effect, not an ingredient. I thought it was. Okay. Y'all fix that. Oh, the throne. I kind of saw that one coming, that it would be an item. And I really liked how the throne has a peacock, because they are very beautiful. And I really like they put much detail on the throne in the movie too, because you gotta make it the movie as unique as much as possible. And fun fact for you guys, did you know that Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs was the very first Disney film to be released in theaters? I kind of did not know that until I was like older in my childhood, so it was kind of cool to learn about that. So yeah, Mummy Dust. I'll take a bite. Scream up right. Take a bite. I'll fix ya. Old Hank's cackle. Pretty much the rest of them are ingredients or effects. So there's the Evil Queen. I'm gonna put her villain decks on top of her fate deck. And finally, last but not least, Dr. Facilier. So this one better not have. Yep, it has a little tab inside the plastic. What the heck, Ravensburger? You're supposed to have it outside the plastic, not in the plastic. Oh.
Well, technically, it's all done by robots, so, you know.
Yeah, blame the robots.
That's how they're able to get the seal so tight over the cards.
Yeah, Kevin's right. I wish the tabs were outside the plastic so it'd be easier to rip. Oh well. At least I got that one open. Let's see here. And then there's Dr. Facilier. You have that giant voodoo mask that literally gave me the creeps when I first saw The Princess and the Frog. And then you have...
it give you the crepes?
I meant creeps. And then you have the shadows next to it, and then voodoo symbols next to the mask, and then the tarot cards, and then you have a staff, and teeth, that some kind of teeth that is part of his necklace, and then you have the amulet that has Prince Naveen's blood. That part was a bit creepy in the film. And then you have his, yeah, I know that was part of the movie. And then you have his hat. So starting off with the heroes, there's Naveen in his human form. I wonder if there is one of him in his frog form. I'm not quite sure, so let's find out together. But I really liked how he has a casual outfit, but I wish they would show him in his prince outfit. But I mean, he dressed like this in the beginning of the film, so you can't blame the artist there. And then you have Big Daddy LaBeouf. I can't pronounce his last name, I'm sorry, but I did not understand how some ladies in the South call their dads Big Daddy. I do not like the term. Is like you're calling your dad fat. I just did not like that term. Like, even though when I watched this show about a character who is from the South and she calls her dad Big Daddy, I just never understand that term. So I really like how he's in his suit, and he's actually in the restaurant that Tiana works, so I still like the details of this card. And then you have the Evening Star, and that was the part that I was like, oh, if Tiana, if you didn't wish on making a wish on a star, then why did you do it in the first place? So yeah, and I really liked how, again, I liked how close to the details the cards are. So yeah. And then there's Charlotte, but everybody, Tiana calls her Lottie, so yeah. And of course, you have her in her post saying, oh, I'm gonna flirt with the prince. So, and her dress almost looks similar to Cinderella, except the skirt was like giant. I was like, really? Do you think the big skirt is worth dancing with the prince in? It's like, what if your skirt got stuck? So I still like the details of this card though. And there's Evening Star. Mama Odie. Up, she is the funny character in this film, and of course, she is blind, but she's still a funny character. So, I really like the artwork of Mama Odie. I almost said Madam Odie. That would not sound right. And then you have almost there. Oh, I really like this artwork a lot because you have Tiana's dad and then their dream to make her a restaurant. I really like the details of this card a lot. And then you have Tiana's mom, which her name, whoop, I dropped the card, and her name is Eudora. Okay, that's how you pronounce her name. I just didn't want to try to do that while reading upside down. And I also like the details of the card because she's in her beautiful outfit. And I believe the film takes place in the 20s or 30s, but I can't tell from, because I know it's a different time period, unlike other fairy tales that is like in the 1800s, but I still like the photo of it. Oh, I did not know the snake had a name. Juju. Okay, that is the name of snake. Okay. I did not know the snake had a name, Mama Odie's snake. I did not know it had a name, so yeah, I don't know, I don't like snakes a lot, but they made them really cute, so.
If he misbehaves, they can say bad juju.
Yeah. And then there's beautiful Tiana. Sorry folks, in case you missed Tiana, here's Tiana. The battery died on us, so we had to change out the battery, so whoop. Here's Tiana. And then there's Evening Star, and then there's Lewis, who is an adorable alligator or a crocodile. I can't tell the difference between the two. Yeah, alligator, like Kevin said. So, and he has those little trumpets. So he is really cute and wants to be a musician, not just any alligator. So that's what I love about him. And then you have almost there. And then there's Ray, who's a firefly, and I just love him. And he's just a sweet guy who just knows what he's talking about. And now to Dr. Facilier's villain deck. And then there's the talisman. I thought they said it was an amulet, but anyways, and oh, it has something on the bottom. Cannot put into the fortune tile. Oh, that must be part of his objective. So yeah, maybe that's part of his objective. I don't know yet. But it was a really cool artwork with the swirly details, and it has a swirly details to it, so yeah. And then the voodoo dolls, yeah, they creeped me out throughout the movie, so yeah, they're very creepy. They remind, like this one right here, reminds me of Coraline, so just because of button eyes, so yeah, don't want to explain a lot about the voodoo dolls.
One of the voodoo dolls is from Lilo and Stitch.
Scrump? Yeah. Wait, there was a Scrump? I did not know that.
That's an Easter egg in the movie.
Dang it! I should pay attention to Easter eggs more often. And then there's Dr. Facilier when he talks to the voodoo mask. So, oh, I did not know there were like graffitis on the floor. So that's really cool. Creepy voodoo dolls. And then Terror when he wears his skull mask. So that did not scare me a lot. It's just the voodoo dolls just scared me the most about the film. So there's that one. And then there's Friends on the Other Side. Yeah, I almost said Friends on the Green Side or something like that. I don't know. It's just there was green magic coming out of his hands and I almost misread the card while reading upside down, and I shouldn't have done that. So
shouldn't have done that.
Yep.
There's in for it.
There's that one. Oh, that's interesting. The masked spirits are allies and items. That's really interesting. And that's the voodoo mask that I was telling you about. More voodoo dolls. I've seen this coming. There's gonna be a lot of voodoo dolls in this his villain deck. And then there's the Desperation. Yeah, that's what it's called. Frog form up. There's Naveen. I saw that one coming, but except, oh, the hero gets -2 strength. Oh, that's really interesting card right there. And that's when Naveen thought he was turned back into a prince after being kissed by Tiana the first time. And then there's Lawrence, Naveen's butler, I'm guessing, or server, and he looks very, I don't want to say fierce, I'm trying to think of other adjectives. Sinister, that's what I was going to say. Thank you, Kevin. So, yeah, he looks very sinister. And then there's Terrigan, Shadow Spirits. Yeah, they were really scary, but, ooh, I actually know one Easter egg about them. One of them looks like Jack Skellington from Nightmare Before Christmas, so that's really unique about them. And I really like how the Shadows, like, they may be scary, but at the same time, you actually know, like, they're just helping Dr. Facilier. So, there's that one. There's, the cards will tell. And that's another thing that's part of not put into the fortune deck. Might have to look that up once I'm done because I have no clue what that means. So there's that when he's giving them the tarot cards. Frog form again. I really wish they would put Tiana's frog form in those cards too because they're both frogs throughout the film, like I said. Anyways, and then there's Rule New Orleans. So, and then there's him creeping up on the visions that he created of New Orleans. It really looks like he's stalking those citizens of New Orleans. Oops, sorry. There we go. Just showing you guys. There's that. Shadow Spirits, don't need to see that one again. Cards can tell, can't see that again. Sleight of hand. Oh, this one's interesting. He's actually shuffling the cards, which I really like about this detail of this artwork. Oh, it's getting very warm in here, so that's why I feel like I'm running out of breath right now. So there's that. Friends on the other side. Shadow Spirits. Oh, illusion powers. Yep, that's when he creates illusions for people, especially when the guy wanted hair, and then he ends up very hairy at the end after talking to Dr. Facilier, so I feel bad for the guy. So there, yep, I was getting there, Kevin. There's that. Sleight of hand. Masked spirits. Cards will tell. And then there's Shadow Man, which he has this. I really like what I really like about his shadow is like it's like his Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde kind of thing. Even though Dr. Facilier is still evil, but the shadow is kind of like Mr. Hyde kind of thing, which I really like about Dr. Facilier. His shadow is like Mr. Hyde kind of thing. So there's that one. His cane. Oh, I thought it was a staff, like a walking stick. So now I know it's a cane, and it has magic coming out of it. And then there's friends on the other side, like sides, mask spirits. So that's pretty much it of Dr. Facilier's cards. And then there's the power tokens on the faith symbol, the lock symbol, which I'm not going to be showing you guys because I already showed you guys for Villainous. So now I'm going to be putting everything back in the box. So let me take Dr. Facilier's cards and put his Villains deck on top of his fate deck. So there we go. And then the Evil Queen. And then Hades. And then there's Guide. And then their player board. The rule book. And then closing the game. And there is Wicked to the Core. Well, that is it for Villainous, Wicked to the Core. Like I mentioned, if I haven't mentioned this in this video, Kevin and I are not going to be teaching this game, even though this is a standalone game, but it's also an expansion, so we can't teach you guys Villainous again, but we'll be linking the playlist of how to play and gameplay videos of Villainous, which I'll link in the description down below. And don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram so you guys would be updated on our upcoming videos. And oh yeah, Kevin and I decided that once we reach 500 subscribers, we want to do a live stream for different expansions of games that we already taught in this channel. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. So press that subscribe button if you want us to do that. And if you want to support this channel, become a Patreon, and I'll be linking the Patreon page down below. If you don't want to be a Patreon, that's okay. Just keep spreading the word about this channel, and we really appreciate telling your friends, family, and some strange guy that you just met at the market about this channel. But who knows? But still keep spreading word about this channel. But other than that, thanks for the views.